Well. Hi guys, welcome back. Well, Chelsea lost their opening game of the Champions League season 3-1 to Bayern Munich away from home. Let's be clear, it's always going to be very, very difficult playing an heavyweight team like Bayern Munich away from home. Why some people might be optimistic about the game that maybe Chelsea can cause an upset is simply because of the tenacity of Chelsea Football Club as a whole, because sometimes they do the impossible. Do you understand what I'm saying? But everybody will expect a difficult game for Chelsea, which was really the outcome from what the results dictates at the end of the game. But from my own perspective, I think there are some things in that game that worked in favor of Chelsea, but they could not really capitalize on that to put Bayern Munich under pressure. What was that? Chelsea's high press. Majority of the time, they make it very difficult for Bayern Munich to play out from the back, which was really fantastic. But they couldn't stay disciplined, because as soon as they saw that they are actually making it difficult for them, they commit more player forward, and in those moments, they return the ball back to Manuel, whose distribution skill was really exceptional in that game. He found either player from wide areas or from the middle of the park who are free, and that led to multiple counter attacks from Bayern Munich, which was really good for them. I think Manuel was central to everything Bayern Munich has been doing. And anytime Chelsea commits more player forward, he is exceptional in his distribution, that he used to find key players who are free, whether in the wide areas or in the middle of the park, who can advance play into the final third. Chelsea, on the other hand, they weren't good enough. They were good in that game, but they weren't good enough, most especially in the front foot, because they lacked that creativity, and the majority of the ball they had, with Bayern Munich's defensive discipline, they could not really bring anything out of that game. It might have ended 3-2, but eventually Kopama's second goal was ruled out, which I think was great for Chelsea to have managed to score that goal, but eventually I think it was offside. So from my own perspective, I think the game was brilliant for Chelsea, but I think if they had stayed disciplined with the way they press Bayern Munich, and they have managed to make sure like they kill them down, in the sense that their defensive organization was solid, I think they might have walked away with a victory or even a draw. But Bayern Munich was just so exceptional for them, and they were too good for Chelsea to handle. That was just what happened in that game. Bayern Munich were too good to handle for Chelsea, and eventually they got 3 goals. Own goal from Trevor Chalobah, and as well Harry Kane scored 2 beautiful goals, one from the penalty spot, and beautiful goal into the bottom left corner for Sanchez. I'll commend Sanchez, because he rose to the occasion on multi. He made some brilliant saves, which I think if he didn't make those saves, maybe the game might have ended like 6-0 or 6-1, to be honest. But Sanchez was really exceptional. The second goal for Harry Kane, which was the third goal for Bayern Munich, I think Malo Gusto lost the ball. He lost the ball, and in the process of trying to salvage his mistakes, he slided the ball, and the ball fell into Harry Kane. You can't give Harry Kane that kind of opportunity or that kind of chance. He buried the ball, and that sealed the victory for Chelsea, for Bayern Munich. But all in all, Chelsea really tried, but Bayern Munich were just too good for them. So drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the game. These are just my own opinion. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the game, and I will see you soon in an episode. And bye for now.